and welcome to part 2 of my reintroduction to my YouTube channel. I did promise that I will be outlining a short haul, so let's get right to it. I'm going to outline some of the designer brands that I pick up when I'm doing my thrifting hauls, and I'll give you an idea of how much I pay for them, and some of them I'll even let you know how much I'm going to resell them for. But let's get the show started. So the first item is a pair of Kate Spade sandals. I picked these up today during a thrifting haul, and I paid $5 for these. They were $9.99, and they were half price. So these are some nice Kate Spade sandals that I will definitely be reselling. I don't know if I'm going to be reselling those on eBay or Poshmark, but I'll decide later. Either platform will be a good platform for Kate Spade, I'm guessing. Also picked up this Michael Kors purse yesterday, and you're definitely not going to be able to see the brand in this light. So, but I was so excited to have found this item. I paid $13 for this. And this is actually not an item that I'm going to be selling. I'm going to be rocking this. So if you're interested in seeing how I'm going to wear this and how I'm going to pair this with an outfit, feel free to log on to or to follow me on Instagram, justtry_tac_boutique. And I will be outlining how I'm going to be wearing that outfit. Wearing that item and pairing it with the outfit. Also picked up these. Which are Kate Spade. It's a Kate Spade sunglasses case. And I was very excited about this because throughout my thrifting history, I have collected a few designer items, and these two were actually some big scores. I usually don't get brands like Kate Spade, but Kate Spade is a good brand right now. It's actually trending, so I was happy to find that. But as I stated before, throughout the years, I have collected a few items that I don't plan on reselling because they're just very good quality items, and I think they'll do good in my wardrobe. So the first item that I'm going to show you is a fossil watch. This fossil watch I picked up maybe a few years back from the Goodwill. I actually had been eyeballing a fossil watch in the fossil store, and I ended up not getting it because at the time I just didn't want to spend that much on a watch. But actually I'm glad I didn't, because maybe the following week or the week after that, I actually found this fossil watch in the Goodwill for like $9.99. So I was very grateful to have found that, and very grateful that I didn't spend the amount of money that I had planned to spend on the fossil watch. And I also picked up these. These are also fossil. I didn't pick them up. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Maybe not. But you're definitely not going to be able to see in this light, and I'm so sorry. But you can kind of see the branding on the side. And these were $2.99. I picked these up during that time, maybe a few months after. But I was so glad to have found those because I had already had the watch. So I just keep them in this case. I need to find a fossil case. I haven't found that yet, so I am on the lookout for that. But another thing that I scored today during my thrifting haul were these, and I was like overly excited. Can you see? Not sure if you can see. And then it has the brand right here. These are our money exchange. And the reason why I was happy for this, not just because they are our money, but I was also happy because I was given a graduation gift in 2010 by one of my good friends, Laquana. Shout out to Laquana, girl, because I still be rocking it. And she purchased this for me. It's an Armani watch. So I'm going to be keeping this for my wardrobe. because it goes very well with this watch. And I will be rocking them. So if you see me around, just know I actually paid 99 cents for these Armani Exchange glasses. And I paid 99 cents for that Kate Spade glass case. So I'm going to be, probably, I'm going to sell that Kate Spade glasses case. I may keep it because who knows, as good as it's been going, I might find a pair of Kate sunglasses. But until that time, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Also, a few more items that I found yesterday was this Michael Kors hoodie. And I was so fond of, guys, you just don't know. So I went to the Michael Kors outlet store and I ended up getting a few purchases there. And I typically don't wear Michael Kors, but since I've gotten the purchase, like, I'm going to be looking on the lookout for more Michael Kors. I sell Michael Kors, and this is brand new with tag. So I sell Michael Kors, and so I usually don't keep it for myself, but because of how good the quality of clothing turned out to be that I purchased this weekend, I definitely will be on the lookout for Michael Kors. So I found that. Oh, I'm sorry. And I purchased that for $6.99. And this will actually resell well. I also found this Michael Kors dress. And I'm sorry, I feel like I'm rushing. Because I am reintroducing. So I've already done these videos. So I'm going to slow it down a little bit because I want the quality of this video to be good. And I want you to get all of the content. So this is a Michael Kors dress. I'm going to stand up and show you exactly. So if you can see how the bottom droops, it is actually a balloon flare. And so it's really, really cute. Really, really cute. And it has a tie. I'm sorry. Let me make sure. And it has a tie. And it is a size extra large. And I purchased this for $7.99. And it was half off. So I paid $4 for this. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this or resell it. But I'm going to be debating that. So I'm definitely going to resell this hoodie. Because I've tried it on and it doesn't fit my curves well. So I'm going to definitely resell that hoodie. But I'm going to be on the lookout again, like I said, for Michael Kors. Another name brand item that I picked up yesterday is this Guess sandal. And it's just a wedge, a natural wedge. And it's a 7.5. And I paid $4.99 plus half off. So these were about $2.50. Great find. Just a cute little summer Guess sandal. I picked these up, actually, I want to say Saturday. I picked these up. These are more of an older brand, an older name brand, or for an older age group brand, or for bikers. I won't say older age group because I'm sure all ages wear it, but this is a seasoned brand. And this is, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's Harley Davidson. It's a Harley Davidson leather ankle boot. And it has the brand all throughout the whole shoe. And these are some great shoes. And Harley Davidson is a great brand. So I'm definitely going to put these up on eBay soon. I've actually already taken pictures. Just hadn't gotten around to it. Something that I found today was, I think these are pronounced tikis. But these are tiki flip-flops, sandals. And I wasn't going to purchase them initially, but after looking at the comps and the solds on eBay, I said I couldn't pass them up. And I paid $1.50 for these. They were $2.99 with half off. Oh, and I'm sorry, and the Harley Davidson shoes were $4.99. So I definitely wasn't going to pass up on those. A few more items that I purchased. Oh, I also found this yesterday. Now, I did pay full price for it, but I paid full price because this is a very good brand. And even though it's a vintage blazer, the reselling completion and sold comps were very good. So I didn't want to pass it up. And this is Giorgio Armani. This is a very high brand, high designer brand. And it's just a vintage suit. And I believe it's a size 4. And I paid $5.99. And again, I did pay full price for this. I didn't get this for half off of anything. I paid full price for it. So I do have a few more. I actually have quite a few more items. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do maybe 4 or 5 more items, and then I'm going to do, I'll show you the other items in another video. Okay? So I'm going to have to split this video up because I don't want what I'm finding is that my videos are becoming long, and I don't want that to happen. I want you to be able to maybe watch this video as you're driving from place to place. And so I don't want it to get too lengthy. But the next item is, I purchased this today. And I'm not sure if you can see that. But this is a Lucky brand purse. And this is actually a really good purse. It has the Lucky brand hardware, I'm sorry, excuse me. And it has the Lucky brand logo and the Lucky brand tag. And so I ended up paying, I think this purse was like $3.99 or $3.49. It's basically a crossbody bag. Let me see. Actually, I can do it on the mannequin. So you wear it like so. It's a crossbody bag, can you see? And I paid $2 for it. So crossbody bags are trending right now. They're in. So if you see a good, like this is genuine leather. So if you see a good crossbody bag that's genuine leather, even if it's a little bit worn, I would say pick it up because they're trending right now. And they're in. So a few more crossbody bags that I found was this really chic. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a Marc Jacobs crossbody bag. And this has a longer strap. So, and it goes on just like that. Just like that, it's a crossbody. And it is a small bag. It has quite a few compartments, but it does have the Marc Jacobs logo. And on the inside, it has the Marc Jacobs tag. And the inside is covered in the Marc Jacobs logo. It is a little bit stained in the inside, but it's a leather. This is genuine leather. And so it's a leather handbag, and it's going to stand the test of time. So I would definitely recommend getting it, especially if it's a crossbody bag. And the last crossbody bag that I found, and this is actually really cute, really chic, and I love it. This is a B. Makowski. Now, the way I found out about B. Makowski was on accident. I actually ran across a B. Makowski bag in the Goodwill, and I needed it was just basically a slouch bag, a slouch handbag. And so it was really cute, and it was genuine leather. I wasn't familiar with who B. Makowski was, but I ended up keeping that bag for a while. I wasn't really using it. I might have used it once. And because I don't exchange bags like I used to, I'm pretty much comfortable with one bag. I ended up wanting to resell it, and in the process of reselling it, I did some research, and that is how I came to know this brand. I'm actually researching brands right now, and so as I become more familiar, I will post things and outline things that I'm becoming more familiar with, because these are items that you can get right at your local thrift store, and they're just like it's excessive. You can get a lot of them, and I've seen a lot of B. Makowski bags. Now this one was $4.99. I'm not $6.99. So I believe now that Goodwill is becoming more familiar with brands, they are marking up the prices because they do understand that people will pay more for a brand now, especially Coach, Michael Kors. They're going to mark up the prices when you used to be able to get a Coach or a Michael Kors purse for $4.99. That is no longer, you can no longer get that. You're going to pay a little bit more now for those items or those brands. The next two items, and these are actually the last two items, and then I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll have to go over the other items in a new video because I don't want this video to get too lengthy. This is, can you see? I don't think you can. But this is basically a Calvin Klein men's shoe. And this, the top is genuine leather. This is a size 8.5. These are smaller men's shoes, but I actually, it was like a couple of them, like 5 or 6 pair. They were very good brands. So this is a Calvin Klein shoe, and it ultimately came down to me picking the brands and the, I would say, design that I thought would sell best, because at the time I was on a budget and I couldn't get but a certain amount of shoes. And I paid $4.99 for these, and they were half off. And the comps on these are great, so these are going to resell very well. And last but not least, I was not familiar with this brand before I started to resell full-time. If you would have said this, I would have never known. Like, okay. So if you would have pronounced this, or if you would have introduced this brand or stated this brand or mentioned this brand, I wouldn't have known what you were talking about. But now that I'm a full-time reseller and have been researching brands, I'm more familiar with this brand and know that this is a good quality shoe. So, I'm going to give you, I'm not sure if you can see, this lighting is just terrible. But you should be able to see that. And if you can't see that, you can see that. So, those of you that are resellers know that this is a Tommy Bahama shoe. And this is genuine leather. This is also an 8.5. So, I'm guessing whoever donated this really liked good shoes, because it was a couple of really good shoes. They had Clark's men's shoes, and those are all good brands. And as I stated, it came down to which brand would sell the best at the time. So those are all of sort of my designer brands. I do shoes and handbags, and I did throw in a few Michael Kors items, and I threw in the Armani, because I wanted you to get an idea of like the types of brands that I see on a daily basis. So I'm going to do, coming soon, I'm going to do a dress haul that I got with some items that I picked up from the thrift store, and I will review those in case you're interested in those. So stay tuned and be on the lookout for my dress haul from the thrift store. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you soon.